You know, it's been a few boring weeks isolating at home, and you know you want to do something for your plants, and you know you wanted a moss wall or a moss board. So why not do it today? Grab your tools, shut up, and let's do it. You will be needing some pre-moist moss that you can find from any hardware store. So I have a batch of them. You will be needing a lot, so be generous. You will also be needing some mesh. I'm using metal mesh that's coated and it's about 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter. Some people use plastic one, but this one is stronger to hold the moss. And you will need some cutters and wires. They are the most important things for this project. And over here I am going to add a light because the corner that this plant is going to be sitting is not very bright, so I'm using this LED tube light. It's not a grow light, just normal LED light. I had this pegboard from Kmart from a long time ago. I found it recently, so I thought it would be a good opportunity to actually use it. It has a tiny ledge on the side, so that will hold everything in. You can use any kinds of board. I'm using pegboards because it already has holes on it, so I can just use the wire and tie everything together. I am going to be installing my LED tube light first because things are going to get messy and moist later, and I don't like that, so I'm gonna get this out of the way. For this light, they come with attachment that you can attach to anywhere that you want, maybe your dad or your sister, I don't know, whatever, but we're gonna attach to this pegboard today. For this one, it does come with the L shape, also that shape, and I'm gonna pick the L shape because L for love. I'm installing this with the screw that it comes with because there are already holes on it, so let's see how it's done. No, okay, that doesn't look good. Well, screw it, we are going to try with the 3M sticky tape. Hopefully this will work. There we go, peel it like it's hot. And we're gonna stick this onto the board. Okay, that looks pretty nice. Alright, I give up. I'm just gonna use the wire since this is the pegboard, so there are holes everywhere. You can just use the wire. This is the most efficient way to do this if you are using a pegboard. And now test out your light. Oh. Next up, we're gonna measure out your board so we can determine how much mesh we need for your board. Take your time with this step, especially cutting the wires. This wire looks very gentle, but honestly, it's a beast. So take your time, be careful. Now here is the fun part. We get to assemble our moss wall sandwich. So you can see here I have a little bit overhand and that's perfect for this. Before I put down the salad, I am going to layer down some plastic sheets because I do not want the moisture to cause mold on the wall. That's nasty. If your pegboard is not meshy like mine, then you probably don't need to layer down the PVC layer. And now you can toss all the salad onto the board like it's Chinese New Year. For this part, you want to spread out the moss evenly and make sure there's no bald spots. If you need to, just get more moss because you need to be generous for this part. I would suggest 2 to 3 centimeter as a layer for the moss so the roots can grow in nicely. And now that looks bad. I mean good. Okay, so now we can put down the mesh layer. This part took me quite a while because I was doing it alone. So if you have someone to help, get them to help you, and that will make your life a lot easier. I'm using my trusty wire. I cut them into 5cm strip and use them to tie around the edge of the board. For this part, if you're using a wooden board, you can probably stable it down. Mine is metal, so I can't actually do that. So instead of that, I'm using the wire. Be generous with the wires if you want all the moss to stay put and you don't want them to move around when you stand the board up. There you have it. After 10 days of making this, now you finally have a moss wall. Make sure your moss are moist before you plant it up. That will make your life easier. Here is where the planter will be living for now before I move to the bigger place. Don't look at my butt. I mean, you can. As you can see, there's not much light going on from the outside. That's why I added that LED tube light. And from here, I will use the TP-Link Smart Plug by Casa Smart, so I can actually control the lights through the app on my phone. Alright, that sums up today's video. I hope you came up with something amazing. I want to see it. Tag Thirsty Plant Baby so I can check it out what you did. And make sure you subscribe if you want to see more video. Subscribe or follow because this video is gonna go out everywhere. Again, it's not just gonna be on YouTube. So anyway, tag me, thumbs up, comment, and tell me what I can do better to make this look even more amazing. Anyway, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!